All right, guys, another quick video. I'm fixing to leave though. I have got about 5 minutes before I have to walk out the door. So this is going to be like a really, really quick. Um, I will tell you things changing every day. But I did see this, and I'm going to talk about the other article in just a second. Okay, so you guys know in the earlier video, I shared the Chinese media issuing the ominous warning. Well, I don't know if we've covered this yet or not, but apparently, 6 Chinese Navy warships stationed in the Middle East amid the U.S. Navy's heavy presence in the region. So, according to this Eurasian Times, um, there is amid the war between Israel and Hamas militant group, the Gaza Strip, up to 6 Chinese warships have been operating in the Middle East over the past week, according to the Chinese Ministry of Defense. So, um, we've had Putin say he would be involved. I've not heard, that China has said too much, but given this kind of crazy warning from the Chinese media. Now, not that I say that we should take the Chinese media serious, because who are they? It is just a media, but knowing that they are so closely monitored, that nothing gets out without being approved, pretty much. So controlled. That's why I say take maybe with a grain of salt, but just the mere fact that, we just covered that article and we come across this, I think it's rather interesting, that there's, China Navy over there, with 6 warships. So anyway, uh, just wanted to get this out to you guys. This article is here. We'll read just a little bit more of it. But amid the war between Israel and Hamas, the militant group, the Gaza Strip, up to 6 Chinese warships have been operating in the Middle East for over the past week, according to Chinese Ministry of Defense. According to the statement, the Chinese Minister of Defense, the 44th Naval Escort Task Force, has been in regular operation in the region since May. Last week, they also conducted a joint exercise with the Omni Navy during its visit to Oman. Now, I don't know. I'm not sure. I want to say that's Turkey, but I could be wrong. Following the successful completion of the first visit of its visit, Oman, the Chinese Naval Escort Task Force arrived at the Shwak port in Kuwait as scheduled on the morning of October 18th. The Chinese Maritime Group embarked on a 5-day goodwill visit to Kuwaiti. Guided by Kuwaiti naval patrol craft, the Fel Aka warship, the Chinese task force, including ship Zibo ship Jingsu, the ship Quadado, docked at Shawaka Port, Kuwait, at around 9 in the morning. They were welcomed by more than 200 people, including the representatives of the Kuwaiti military staff of the Chinese embassy in Kuwait and overseas Chinese. The Chinese MOD said the task force hails from the People's Liberation Army Eastern Theater and comprises theater. That's the key word, guys, all these theaters, right? And comprises the Zibo type 052D guided missile destroyer and frigate. So we've got more actors involved here, guys. They say it best when they call it theater. I can't help but go with that narrative. Having arrived in the Gulf of Aden, north of Somalia 6 months ago, the task force has primarily been escorting shipping missions. However, earlier this month, it passed on its responsibility to the 45th Escort Task Force, according to the SCMP. Anyway, there's more down here. I'm not going to read all of it, but you guys it does mention the October 19th down here incident with the USS Carney. You might want to read another perspective, I guess, maybe. This here is from the Eurasian Times. So imagine that, it might be slightly for the other side. Just saying, not sure. Just wanted to get this out in case anybody cares that there's Chinese military naval ships in the Middle East. I don't think that it's any surprise. I think that it's rather quite normal. in the scope of things is what we call normalcy anymore. Is, everybody's always doing exercises with this country and that country. So is it for diplomatic relations? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't. But I just thought it was interesting. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. God bless, and we'll see you later.